Hey friends, it's Hope and I am with my friend Danielle again.
Hi, guys.
We did a tag about a month ago, so I will link that video down below in the description box if you guys are interested in checking that out. But today we are back to do a new tag video. Krista over at Books and Jams created an original tag with Lisa, and it is a Beauty and the Beast themed tag.
Hi.
And Danielle and I are really excited for this movie to come out in March. Yes. So I figured since Krista and Lisa did this tag together and we're both equally excited for the movie in a few months and we both love books and have done a tag before, then we would just do another one for you guys today.
Yay!
So we have 8 characters to talk about, and we don't know each other's answers.
We didn't prepare really well the last challenge.
Yeah, so we wrote everything down, and we can't memorize all of this.
We still did a good job last time, though.
Yeah, it was so fun and good. So anyways, without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first character is Belle, a book that takes you to a different place. So I chose The Night Circus.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yes.
All right, I did A Darker Shade of Magic by V.E. Schwab.
Both books have wonderful world building.
Yeah, I mean, that was one of the best parts of A Darker Shade of Magic for me, is that it was still London, but it was different versions of London, so it was really
Okay,
cool.
so for the next one, we have The Beast. Choose a book whose cover doesn't match the story. So for me, I chose Vampire Academy.
Oh, that's a good one.
The original
The
covers.
one with the girl on it?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, I just ordered that off Thrift Books.
Did you?
Yeah, and I was like, I wish I'd had the VA instead.
Because that
She kind of looks like Angelina Jolie in it. Did you
Yes.
see that?
But she doesn't look like kick butt.
No. And it's not even what I would imagine Rose would look like either,
No.
which was a bummer.
No, so I feel like that one just wasn't a good representation of that series.
I think Beautiful Disaster. It's a butterfly in
In
a
a mason
jar.
jar or something? True.
I was like, seriously, as like Travis Maddox, like, why would you ever put a butterfly on the cover?
That's a good one too, because yeah, not a good representation of those characters or the story at all. All right, the next one is Maurice, a book out of your comfort zone, but when you read it, you ended up loving it. So mine was Fallen Kingdoms.
Ah.
Because up until that series, I maybe have read 1 or 2 fantasies, and I was really intimidated by fantasy and the big cast of characters, but I gave it a chance, and
So
I love
worth it.
Yeah, so worth
I love
it.
that series. Mine was Ender's Game. It was my first real sci-fi book, and I love fantasy, but sci-fi is pretty different when it comes to that, and I really loved it. And it didn't have a romance in it, which usually is kind of key for me to really like attach to a series, but I absolutely loved it. I think they even did a decent job with the movie, which was
I haven't
cool.
seen it, but
Yeah.
I'll have to check that out.
I mean, there was a lot that was left out. So if you've seen the movie and you liked it, definitely read the book because there's a lot more to it. And it made me, at least it opened up for they could do another movie if they wanted to.
Right, so the next one is Miss Potts, a character who takes care of others like a mother might. Now, for mine, I chose a guy character.
Oh, that's
So
interesting.
it's a little bit different. But I chose Ryder from A Problem with Forever.
I need to read that.
Yes, she needs to read that. Ryder in this book.
People are like just looking at us. We're sitting in the car. Yeah.
Talking to a camera. Ryder in this book is in foster care with our other main character, Mallory, and he takes care of her through a whole bunch of really crappy situations in their childhood. So that is why I chose Ryder.
So, I know in the last one I gave a shout out to Penny Reed, but she's one of my favorite authors. So, Ashley Winston is one of my favorite characters from the Knitting in the City series, and her book in that series is Beauty and the Mustache, and she's also the only girl of all of those Winston brothers too.
Yeah.
So she takes care of them, and then she's also kind of the mother of her friend group too. And then, in her book, she goes through like a really trying situation and her friends step up for her in that instance. So it was really cool. I'm kind of like the mother of my friend group, so kind of related to her in that way.
Next we have Chip. Choose your favorite
I like
children's
this one.
book. So, for me, I had to give it to If You Give a Mouse a Cookie.
Ah.
I didn't look up who it was by, but that was my favorite.
Okay, so mine ended up being, my first instinct was going with Corduroy Bear.
Yes.
I love that one, but my strong choice is Amelia Bedelia. My mom used to read that, and I don't know if y'all have ever read this before, but she's like a goofy maid that like she takes everything literally. So like just like common phrases, she would just take it so literally that she would just do these absurd things all the time.
The next one we have is Gaston. Choose an arrogant character. Okay, so mine's a little bit controversial because when you think of arrogant characters, they're kind of annoying because they're arrogant, but I chose Damon Black, and
I thought about him.
his arrogance
That's so funny.
is kind of why I liked him. So you all know how much I love Damon. He's my
That's
number
your boy.
one.
Mine were actually two girls. Celeste from the Selection series. She's not good. And Charlotte from Ruby Red, which I just read that series, and I absolutely despised her the whole time. She just acted like she knew everything, and
She was the bad arrogant.
yes, both of them. I mean, Celeste pulled it out sort of in the end, but like
She had redeemable qualities.
yes, Charlotte not
so
once.
much.
I felt bad for her maybe once in the whole series. Not great.
Alright, so for our next character we have Lumiere. Is that how you say it?
Lumiere.
Lumiere? Okay.
Sure, you got this.
A smooth talking Casanova. Name a character with these characteristics. So,
Oh man, I feel like we put the same one.
I chose Magnus Bane.
Really?
Who did you choose?
Rise.
Oh, that was a better one.
I literally went through and like I was like I had to go back to my book boyfriend list that I ranked, and I was like, oh, I forgot about the best person ever.
Rise is a really smooth talker.
It's from A Court of Mist and Fury, and well, that's the one that I would say is the one where he really like stands out. Yeah.
So for the last one, we have Cogsworth, a character who takes charge and is the voice of reason. There's no way we chose the same one for this. You want to go first?
Okay, so I did Kaz Brecker from Six of Crows. I loved him in both of them. I wouldn't necessarily say he's like the voice of reason. He's more of just like the hammer. He's like, this is what we're gonna do, and I may have like made all these plans that you don't know about, but it's the best thing.
So we're going with it.
So we're going with it. And he's really scary. So yeah.
Alright, so for mine, I chose Todd Hewitt. He is our main character in the Chaos Walking trilogy. Have you read Chaos Walking trilogy?
No.
So for those of you who haven't read it, it's a series that takes place in a town where it's mostly made up of men, and they've cast out all the women because the women can hear everyone's thoughts.
Oh.
So Todd Hewitt is this young boy, and he's exploring with his dog Manchi one day, and he comes across a girl, which ends up getting him into a bit of a pickle. And through the next 3 books, his character really grows. He's put into like all these leadership roles, and he just he is the voice of reason. He just takes charge and gets the job done. So that's why I chose him. What I'm gonna say is, if you guys are also equally as excited with me and Danielle about this movie coming out in March, I tag you all to do this as well. I will leave all the questions down below if you guys are wanting to do the tag. And Danielle, thank you for being on my channel. Give this video a thumbs up if you think Danielle should start her own booktube channel.
No. I'll leave that up to Hope.
Because I think she should. She's a natural. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'm sure I will see you soon. Bye.